So Shirley Frimpong-Manso, of course, one of the best directors in the country, was here to support Yvonne Nelson. First off, I'm sure you know Yvonne Nelson so well. Would you ever be so comfortable to put out things we do not know about you in a book for the world to read about it?
I have to say it takes guts. It takes it takes a lot of guts to be able to put it out there like that, especially in, the kind of society that we're in. We're not very used to that kind of truth. And so I guess that's where we have to applaud her, because Yvonne has always set her pace. She's always been very different. She's always set her pace. She's always said her truth, and this is what is manifested into the book. And I'm very proud of her. Yes, she's still got a lot of years, doing what she does and loving what she does. And for her to do this at this stage, which means that, there's a lot more stuff that she can do out there. So I'm so proud of her. I don't know if I can do it, Hopefully I get Yvonne's guts in a few years to be able to do something like that. But, this is very encouraging.
Sometimes we hear a few of our celebrities complain that we don't, we sort of paint them in a bad light to the public and all that. Bringing out a book, what else can we as media people be able to put out there so that it doesn't look like, oh, I'm only telling my story through a book? That celebrity, who wants us to know them better? Is it only a book? What else can we do to get to know you better?
I think one of the things that people need to understand is as much as a public person is out there and perhaps putting aspects of their life in the public, there are also a lot of things about their life that they like to keep to themselves. So for me, I think there should be some amount of respect when it comes to, a public figure and how much access the media thinks they can have for them. If I want to talk about it, it's a completely different thing. If I don't want to talk about it, I think that boundary needs to be set. And I feel like that's what the media needs to get. I understand that sometimes, to an extent, people put so much out there, and then at a certain point when the media wants to probe, it's like, don't come here. But it is not easy for somebody who's out there doing the work they do, and then it comes with all the, attention. And so I think some boundaries will be very helpful. Yes.
Now knowing you, Shirley, I know that you indeed have a story to tell, knowing where you have come from, where you are. There might even some I have probably missed. Would you ever consider that in a movie or even in a book?
I think perhaps, I don't know. I mean, I'm more of a movie person. I mean, I do write. I do a lot of writing, and I know that I will do some writing. This kind of writing sometime in the future. Whether or not the movie will come before the book, I'm not too sure. But I think it's better when you write the book and you translate it into a movie. Yes, and so perhaps in that order.